Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, sir. Before we start our presentation, we want to introduce ourselves first. My name is Aisha Zulaika binti Maziharuddin.
My name is Ailina Patricia binti Ramzi.
My name is John Odi bin Melvin.
For this presentation is safety practice related to construction site. The second one is allocate the problem in safety practice encountered at construction site, and the last one is execute any safety training related to construction site. So, I will start this presentation by presenting what are the safety practice related to construction site. The first one is safety policy, site safety inspection, education and training. Three types of education training is education training, job specific training, and toolbox talk. Safety next, safety auditing and safety meeting. Other than that, safety promotion, personal protective equipment, site safety organization, emergency support and safety monitoring device, and the last one is fall protection system.
So I'm going to continue this presentation by representing the problems in safety practices encountered at construction site. So the first one is ignorance of workers on work procedure. This point is actually related to attitude of workers because they always think that it's their choice to follow the safety procedure or not. And then mostly accident happen due to their own carelessness. And then for example, they always use the defective tools, they always use tools in wrong way and don't use PPE properly. Next is lack of financial allocation for safety management. The company mostly lack of financial allocation to improve the safety condition and helping in safety promotion and fail to provide costs for attending the training course for employers and workers. For example, they mostly um, like in provide safety promotion, for example, safety bulletin boards and safety signs, and they also can achieve the cost for attending the training course for employers and workers because the cost is highest. So the third one is lack of awareness among workers. Mostly we see at the construction site, the workers did not wear safety helmet while performing tasks because they might be feel like uncomfortable while performing tasks because they may like sweating and distract them while doing their work at the construction site. And even though they mostly of them don't follow the safety guards, the team management also does not taking any action to the workers. And from this, we can see that awareness level of management is low. And the law of the team management awareness, the law of awareness among workers. So the last problem is the language barrier between supervisor and workers. So as we know generally, mostly workers are from Myanmar, Bangladesh and Indonesia. And then if the supervisor and the workers, both of them are from different countries, so it's really hard for them to understand each other, and it might be have a miscommunication between supervisor and workers. And then some of the workers just want their work finished faster without understand what the supervisors tell them. And then the management commitments also needs to be improved in delivering the information to the workers, especially to the different countries workers.
So I will continue to present any safety training related to construction site. So the first one is induction training. Induction training is provided for all new workers. The training will be conducted daily or weekly by the safety officer. The safety officer will show them the safety symbol that is typically used at the construction site. Induction training is very great because the new worker will be briefed on the use of personal protective equipment, which is PPE, as the Safety Act, and instantly acts during performance tasks and action that should be taken in case of emergency. The second one is job-specific training. The worker will be briefed on safety matters related to their trade. Safety officer will conduct safety training based on the work progress. Apart from that, the company provides job-specific training for supervisor and manager. The safety officer will emphasize supervisor and manager to ensure the workplace is safe. There is also a training course by National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health. In the short term, it's called NIOSH. They provide training such as incident reporting and analysis technique, emergency preparedness and response plan, understanding, evaluating, and implementing effective hierarchy at workplace, effective safety and health committee, fundamental occupational safety and health for supervisor, agronomic and manual handling at the workplace. And for the last one is a toolbox talk. A toolbox talk is organized by the safety officer where all workers assemble in one place and the safety officer brief them on topics related to safety matters. The topic of briefing will be determined by the safety officer. For example, in a briefing on hand injury, he will provide slide presentation that include animation, photograph, and sound effect to make the presentation more attractive. We have reached at the end of our presentation, so that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.